Even diehards, Red Sox continue their postseason dominance as they go up 2-0 in the series and put all the pressure on the Dodgers to try to come back in this thing. David Price, phenomenal, 6 innings pitched, 3 walks, only gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, did exactly what we needed him to do. Red Sox bullpen and Price retired the last 16 Dodgers as they did not get a hit from the 5th inning on. Craig Kimbrell, 3 up, 3 down in the 9th. Eovaldi, 3 up, 3 down in the 8th. Joe Kelly, 3 up, 3 down in the 7th. Just phenomenal bullpen pitching by the Red Sox. Mookie Betts, 3-hit night. JD Martinez had the big blow, 2-run RBI single that gave the Red Sox a 4-2 lead as they put up a 3-spot in the, I believe it was the 5th. And they chased Ryu out of the game. All the pressure's on the Dodgers. This has just been as good as you could expect if you're a Red Sox fan in this World Series so far, as they take a commanding 2-0 lead. They got Rick Porcello ready to go in Game 3 against Walker Buehler, the young kid for the Dodgers. Series isn't over, but let me tell you, this is slowly a couple of plays away from the Red Sox really putting this thing down. And got to mention this, Dave Roberts, I don't understand Munchie, Peterson, and Grandal, and Cody Bellinger on the bench, especially last night, 8-run game. You know tonight you might need some big hits. That was the difference in last night's game, 4-4 tie, and then all of a sudden, boom, the Red Sox. Tie game for the most part. The Red Sox get the big blow with Nunez. Could have used those guys tonight. 1 at bat each isn't enough, and like I mentioned, if the other guys were hitting, Taylor, Austin Barnes, the replacements were hitting. David Freese is having a decent series, but for the most part, he shouldn't be out there. If those guys were doing it, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But you got your 3 best home run hitters in power threats, which is a team that likes to play with the long ball. That's their mentality. They strike out a lot, but they hit a lot of home runs. It doesn't make sense why he's doing this. I understand the matchups. We want to have righties against lefties. I get it. But Munchie, Bellinger, and Peterson have to be in the game for more than just 1 at bat. They just do. Now tonight, the Red Sox pitching took care of that. They were all pinch hitters late, and the Red Sox made sure that they didn't come around again and get their 2nd and 3rd at bats. But my point is, if they started the game, they would have had 3 or 4 at bats. That is the difference so far in tonight's game, anyways. That in Price in the bullpen is the difference. They're halfway home. They still got to win 2 more, and this thing can change. You lose Game 3 on a foolish play, things can go back the other way. It's all about momentum, just like the NFL, all about momentum. But I think the Red Sox really took a big step tonight in finishing this thing, because all the pressure's on the Dodgers. The Red Sox have home field. They're coming back to Boston no matter what. Even if they lose all 3 in LA, they're still coming home. So the pressure's on the Dodgers to win Game 3, and if they don't, forget about it. You can write this thing up. Red Sox Dodgers World Series Game 3 Friday night. Rick Porcello against Walker Buehler. 2 righties. You'll see Holt. You'll see Devers again, and you'll probably see Mitch Moreland at first base. JD Martinez will be in right field. Mookie Betts will be at second base. Have a good night, guys. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow with little Celtics Bruins. Both teams play. Bruins Flyers, Celtics Thunder. Red Sox take a 2-0 lead in the World Series. 2 down, 2 to go.